第13组，请上台。
The true story of the three little pigs.
Everybody knows the story of the three little pigs. Let me tell you a little secret. No one knows the real story because no one has ever heard my side of the story. I'm Wolf. Alexander T. Wolf. You can call me.
No one knows how this whole big bad wolf thing got started, but it's all wrong.
Maybe it's because wolves eat cute little animals like bunnies and sheep and pigs.
That's just the way they are.
But the whole big bad thing is so wrong.
The real story is about a sneeze and a cup of sugar.
Way back here once upon a time, our friend Wolf was making a birthday cake for his dear granny.
He had a terrible sneezing cold.
He had run out of sugar.
So he walked down the street. He asked his neighbor for a cup of sugar.
Now this neighbor was a pig.
And he wasn't too bright either.
He had built this house out of straw.
Can you believe it?
Who in his right mind would build a house of straw?
So of course, the minute Wolf knocked on the door, the straw house fell right in.
And he didn't want to just walk into someone else's house.
So he yelled,
Little pig! Little pig, are you in?
No one answered. He was just about to go home without a cup of sugar for his dear old granny's birthday cake.
When his nose started to itch,
He felt a sneeze coming on.
He huffed and he snuffed.
And he sneezed a great sneeze.
And you know what? Last straw houses fell apart. And right in the middle of the pile of straw was the first little pig.
Dead as a doornail.
He has been home the whole time.
It seemed like a shame to leave a perfectly good healthy little lying there.
So Wolf ate it up.
He was feeling a little better, but he still didn't have his cup of sugar. So Wolf went to the next neighbor's house.
This neighbor was the first little pig's brother.
He was a little smarter. He had built his house out of sticks.
Wolf rang the bell on a thick house.
Nobody answered.
He called.
Mr. Pig! Mr. Pig, are you in?
go away, Wolf. You can count me. I'm shaving here something teeny.
Wolf grabbed the doorknob when he felt another sneeze coming on.
And he snuffed.
And he tried to cover his mouth, but he sneezed a great sneeze.
And you're not going to believe it.
The second little pig's house crashed to the ground, just like his little brother's.
When the dust cleared, there was the second little pig.
Dead
as a doornail.
Wolf's honor, I didn't do it on purpose.
You know food will spoil if you leave it out in the open rat.
So Wolf did the only thing there was to do.
He had dinner again.
Wolf's cold was getting a little better.
But he still didn't have that cup of sugar for his dear old granny's birthday cake.
So Wolf went on to the next house where the first and second little pig's brother lived.
He must have been a branch of the family, for he had built his house out of bricks.
Wolf knocked on the brick house. Again, no one answered. Mr. Pig! Mr. Pig, are you in? Do you know what that rude little pig said? Get off here, Wolf! Don't bother me again!
Whoa, that was so impolite.
Pig probably had a sack full of sugar. And he wouldn't even give Wolf a little cup for his dear sweet old granny's birthday cake.
Wolf was just about to go home and maybe make a nice birthday card instead of a cake when he felt a sneeze coming on.
He huffed and he snuffed.
And he sneezed once again.
Just then, the third little pig yelled.
And your old granny can sit on pig. Well, now, Wolf was normally a pretty calm fellow.
But when he heard somebody talk about his dear sweet old
found out about the 2 pigs Wolf had for dinner.
And they figured, a sick guy going to borrow a cup of sugar just didn't sound exciting enough.
So the gist of the story a lot was all that stuff about
Puff and Puff.
and
There you have down.
and they made him the big bad wolf.
So, that's a real story.
I was afraid.
时间5分29秒。